The very short summer break finished yesterday. What is the feeling inside the Gestione Sportiva in these days before the Belgian Grand Prix?
I mean, the spirit is good. We've just started to come back to the office yesterday after 2 weeks that, I mean, they were important to have, you know, once again back the right breath after such a difficult period that we lived in the first month of the season. I think it was good also because we had the last 2 races before the break that was really good. And I really hope that in this period where the people were relaxing in the mountains or at the seaside, they were thinking to have a new good idea to put on the development of the car. And we know that this is essential if we want to keep fighting for the championship.
So you think that your engineers were still using their brain focused on the car during the break, or you just wanted them to take a break?
I think that I really hope that they did, because I think that above all in that context is really good, because your mind is free to think with a more with a wider picture. So I really hope that they will come back and you know, do good things for the future and for the development of the car and also for the new project of the 2011.
In football they say that when you have the right momentum and there is a break, this is negative. Do you think this can be applied also to Formula One?
I hope not for us. I hope not for us, because I think that, as we said, we had a very good end of the first part of the season, and basically we didn't touch anything. Now we are going back to Belgian Grand Prix, and we have the same kind of momentum from the, you know, psychological point of view. So that's my position.
What will be new on the F10 in the Belgian Grand Prix?
Well, we will try to bring another little step in terms of increasing the performance of the car, mainly related to the aerodynamics, as always. And I really hope that is enough, because I'm sure that also our main competitors will do the same. And this is, you know, a kind of a game where race per race we will see if we are able to match the pace of the main competitors. And the only way to make sure that we arrive at the end in order to try to win and to achieve our objective is to make sure that every time we do better than the others. And I think that another thing that is very important, if we are able to go on the podium every race, I think that at the end of the day the result will be very good.
Spa is the most popular circuit between the drivers. Is it the same for the teams?
Yes, I think so. Spa is a great circuit because it's an historical track where we had some fantastic races, and I don't know anyone that do not like Spa.
On that circuit you had a very special memory, I think, when in 1998 Michael had the accident with Coulthard, and you had to follow him in the garage after the crash he had with Scott. What can you remember of that day?
Well, I remember for sure that, because it was an interesting moment from the sporting point of view of that year, and also of my personal relationship with Michael. And I think it was the thing that I did rightly. I think that in that moment, Michael, you have to consider what has happened exactly in terms of that crash. It was difficult to keep him calm at that moment. But as I said, I think that I did the right thing for him, for the team, because I didn't see anyone moving, so I said it's my job to do it.
Last year Ferrari won his only race in Spa. What is your memory of that race?
I mean, last year was a very difficult year for us, so that moment was good, because at least a little bit of positive feeling after, as I said, a very difficult year. Kimi drove fantastically. It was a weekend where we saw since the beginning on Friday that the car seems to be better than in other circumstances. And I remember very well that also Giancarlo really a great race, and we had to fight very hardly up to the last corner in order to make sure that the Kimi was able to win. So a good moment in a difficult year.
This weekend will be a special one for Rubens Barrichello, who will celebrate his 300th race weekend. What is your memory of him in his years in Ferrari?
I have great memories with Rubens in Ferrari. I lived with him the period where we won a lot of things together, and I think that he deserves this kind of achievement. He's very dedicated to Formula One. He's very dedicated and loyal to the people that are working with him. So I'm really happy for him that he's able to achieve this fantastic result. And I really wish him to go ahead like that. Why not for a 300 Grand Prix more?
Did you speak with Felipe and Fernando during these weeks?
Yes, I spoke with them. They were one in Brazil, as you can imagine, and the other one was in Spain. And I felt both of them very motivated for the second part of the season.